You're very welcome to the copywriting section of this course. In the last section, we looked at email marketing and you set up your email forms on your website. By the end of this section, you will know how to write copywriting that sells using the AIDA formula. And it's really appropriate that we look at this topic at the halfway point in the course because you're going to be using copywriting throughout many of the sections that are coming up. Also, before you start to drive traffic to your website from these search engines, YouTube, Facebook, etc., you really want to make sure that you understand how to take those readers, suspicious readers, and turn them into trusting, eager to buy customers in the blink of an eye. That is really what sales copy can do. And if you don't know how to write sales copy, then you can be really wasting a lot of your effort driving traffic over only to see them not convert. That's why it's important to really use this AIDA formula. And in this first lecture, what I want to do is just give you a brief overview of what is coming up. We're going to start with really understanding what copywriting is and why it's so important. I'm really going to show you in quite a lot of detail then how you're going to be using copywriting in each of these sections in the course. Next, after that, we'll be reminding you about really writing for your buyer persona, and you'll be dusting off your buyer personas from your marketing plan to really see how it fits in and connects with copywriting. Also, we'll refer back to our goals and also how that links into copywriting, because you want to be using copywriting to persuade people to complete those actions that you've set up in Google Analytics and really that link back to your business goals. Next, after we lay that foundation, we really get into AIDA. This is the most powerful way to structure your sales copy to really get results. And it breaks down into 4 parts: attention, interest, desire, and action. And it all starts with attention and getting those headlines. And you learn that really those headlines are where 80% of your efforts should go, because that delivers 80% of the results. Really, this graph will show you here that all of the attention is at the top, and that's where you should really be focusing your attention. And I'm going to give you 11 tips for writing magnetic headlines. I'm going to get into a lot of detail, tools even to help you write headlines, and lots of great resources where you can really model the best in the business. So after those 11 tips to write the headlines, we move on to interest. Once you've got their attention, you need to turn that into interest by really connecting with their problem. After you've identified the problem for them, you've got to create that desire for your solution and make them really feel the transformation. Then finally, we're looking at action and ways to really lead that reader towards action by using call to actions. And there's really 5 great tips to get that done as well. So that is what is coming up in this section of the course. Copywriting is really important. It touches every part of marketing, and this is going to be a skill and a formula that you can really carry with you no matter what you're doing. Now that you know what's coming up, let us get stuck into the first lecture, where you'll learn what copywriting actually is and why it's so important for your business. I'll see you in the next lecture.